Now, so many issues have surfaced since the Election Commission announced the results of the 13th general elections that's favouring to Barisan Nasional. Accusations, attacks, rallies, all these have taken place. The first rally, Black 505 rally, was held at Kelana Jaya, and for which PKR's Director of Communications, Nik Nazmi, Nik Ahmad, is taking the brunt of it, for he's charged under People's Assembly Act, that's PAA. It's still very new, actually, 2012. And YB sits next to us right now. He is on face off to tell the truth. With me is also resident guest Ernie Chen. Welcome, YB. These charges against you, what do you say to this?
Well, you know, I feel that it's quite ironic how efficient I was prosecuted for the case, considering that we witnessed many violent crimes in the streets, including in my constituency.
But isn't it a crime by bringing together so many people and any potential mishaps could have happened? Wouldn't that be a bigger crime that you have just created?
Well, no, I mean, the right to assemble is one of the fundamental rights under the Constitution.
But you need to give 10 days
no,
notice.
that is under
stated.
the Peaceful Assembly Act. But, you know, the superior law of the land is the constitution of the country. And there are many problems, there are many loopholes in the PAA itself. And, you know, the Bar Council did express their reservation when the PAA was drafted and passed in Parliament. So, I mean, it goes back to the constitution, and I think people have a right to express themselves as long as it is peaceful.
But is it peaceful, really? I mean, peaceful in the sense of everyone having a good time. Is it really peaceful with all the roads jammed up 3, 4, 5 kilometers away?
Well, first of all, I mean, we didn't expect the crowd to be that big.
You didn't expect?
We didn't expect over 100,000 people together.
Which isn't
in Kelana
precisely.
Jaya.
How many did you expect?
Well, probably expect about 50,000. But you can never expect a number for these events.
Which is even more dangerous, because we would not expect how many people to come, and what if 1 million people showed up that night? What would have happened to the whole Kelana Jaya?
But that's any public assembly is similar. And you know, when there are marathons, when there are public concerts, when there are any public gatherings, Merdeka and whatnot, you know, it causes inconvenience, roads are jammed, and you know, many things, the same trouble you get with rallies happen as well.
Isn't that exactly why the police are concerned? Because you just don't know what to expect, and to minimize it is to not have it.
No, I mean, I think that not to have it is they're not allowing Malaysians to express themselves about something that is very fundamental to the country.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away the fact that the police are just wanting to do their job. I'm the policeman. I'm the IGP. I'm put in position to ensure that safety is taken care of. I mean, we can't control a crowd of 150,000, potentially 1 million. I mean, that's how the movement is like.
It was peaceful. I mean, if you've been to all our Black 505 events that we've done throughout the country, it's peaceful. And it's unfortunate, as I said, swift, efficient action were taken against the organisers, including myself. When you look at how rallies organised by Barisan Nasional...
Yes, I was just coming to that point. Would it have been the same if it was Barisan Nasional?
No, we look at Khairi Jamaluddin. Khairi Jamaluddin went to protest against Bersih. He did a counter rally. Remember that? When he was wearing his red shirt. Supposedly he got hit by the... what do you call that? Tear gas.
Yes.
But he wasn't charged. I mean, that was an illegal rally.
He was taken in. He was taken in.
Yeah, but then
he was not charged.
Yeah,
he was released. Yeah.
So then where was the prosecution? I mean, if you want to have an equal application of the law, the people who stepped on the cow's head, yes, they were eventually arrested, but you know, they were even celebrated by the then Home Minister, who could take a nice, charming picture with them. Hishamuddin Hussein on.
What did he do? What did he say to celebrate it?
No, I mean, basically taking a picture, saying, you know, let's talk to them and all that, not taking a confrontational approach to a group of people who more dangerously insulted, you know, the Hindus by stepping on the cow's head in the state government building of Selangor.
So you're saying Hishamuddin does not respect the Indians at law by stepping on the cow's head?
Well, there's no equal application of the law.
Well, YB, is this really what the people want? I mean, you have PKR's, one of your men, Rafizi Ramli, is also asking for, rallies to be held every week, Ernie, until your demands are met. And those demands include demanding for election commission members to step down, and number 2, fresh elections to be held. Is this what the people want, or what Pakatan Rakyat wants?
Well, this is about what every Malaysian citizen who are concerned about free and fair elections want. The credibility of the election commission has gone down in shambles. I mean, we look at the most fundamental thing. Let's not talk about more sophisticated things like gerrymandering, even talking about free and fair press and all that. But let's talk about the indelible ink.
And indelible ink is not there so much to prove that the election is not fair. It's just to show that the person will not be able to vote again, because they still have the whole roster list. I don't understand why people keep on harping on the indelible ink.
No, because there's a lot of room for manipulation. The indelible ink is there to help provide credibility to the electoral process. The indelible ink is one of it's not the only, obviously, it's not foolproof, but it's one of the ways to help to create trust in the electoral system, and it has been used. It's basic, it's cheap, it's less open to manipulation and sabotage. So that's why it was proposed.
Because I voted myself for the party that I believe in, and this is what I did. I went to the line and queued up, and I heard the person in charge of Karani mentioning names out aloud. So I don't see any reason why that the indelible ink will play such a big a role in making sure that people will not cheat, because bottom line is the roster. If the roster has got an Indonesian on it that has an IC, I wouldn't know. But he's just
no. There are many forms of abuses. Okay, one of it is having someone who votes twice. Okay, they might use 2 different identifications. For example, in the electoral roll, there are many cases of police officers who are registered twice, one on the civilian IC, one on the police IC. So this will prevent that sort of thing from happening.
Do we have actual physical proof, evidence of all this?
Yes.
And will all this be seen by the public riot, and will the law take its course?
The problem is that the law doesn't take its course. We have made the EC aware of it, and what they say is that, that's a glitch in the system, we will clean up and all that, but year after year, we keep on seeing the same names or a repetition of names on the electoral roll.
So why do we even bother voting then if this is continuity?
Yeah, that's a problem. So I think
what are we doing? I mean, as a country, as Pakatan Rakyat, what are we doing?
We have to put pressure that the electoral system will be cleaned up. And that's the only way. We are against any violent action. We are for peaceful change. We want democratic change in the country. We want to change our government, I believe, through the ballot, not through other means.
This is an uphill battle.
It is an uphill battle.
I mean,
how change never comes easy.
But how can you say through the ballot when it's not possible, where the election committee is reporting to the Prime Minister's department? It's just the way it is. So if you say through a peaceful means or through the ballot, it's just ridiculous.
No, but if you see any country, the way they develop their democracy and all that, when people demand for change, you create awareness, you create public consciousness. There will come to a point where the government has no choice, but to abide by the people's wishes. So we just need to keep on the movement. You've seen, from 1998. I mean, look at the country's history.
Which has not really worked.
No, but it has progressed. Look at the country's progress today. The opposition in 1998 had 44% of the popular vote, and a smaller number of the seats. Then 2008, we managed to deny 2/3. Now we continue, we increase our seats.
So why don't we just stop all this movement and just wait for the next 5 years and win?
No, but it happened because of this movement was there.
I run businesses. It's very painful for business owners, entrepreneurs out there, because the government is so busy trying to protect themselves from Pakatan, harping on all these things, and the whole country seems to be on a standstill. Nothing is happening. So it's very painful for the rakyat, really, of what's happening between Barisan Nasional and Pakatan.